How y'all doing today, folks? Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a great weekend, and hope you're ready for these deals, because we got some killer deals, not only for the deal of the day, but the deal of the week. So, you saw the thumbnail. I want to ask you to go ahead and like, drop a little comment, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and let's get into it. Alright? For the deals of the day, remember, you have about, once you get this, probably about 18 hours left. Pay no attention to this because it takes a little time to upload and everything. But starting off, we have this M12 ratchet, 3/8" ratchet for $229. Yeah, don't do that. Trust me. We have a lot of good stuff. I'm just gonna kind of skim through the deal of the day because, in my opinion, the good stuff is definitely over on the deal of the week. However, we do have this M12 4-in-1 installation driver for $179. Normally this is $199 with one 2.0 battery. But guess what, folks? This one right here is gonna come with not one, but two 3.0s as well. So that's 3 batteries and the installation driver, all for $179. Go get it. Go get it. Hold on to it. You know, I mean, that is what is up, in my opinion, anyway. This right here is a decent deal, and I just say that because I personally like the compact M18. I like the compact tools, just the Milwaukee compact tools in general. But this one comes with the hammer drill and the 3-mode or 3-speed impact, as well as it comes with the normal M18 impact. You also have the one-handed hacksaw or the recip saw, and then the 7 1/4 circ saw, a 4.0 and a 2.0. And charge on the bag, of course, for $419. That's pretty solid. That's pretty solid. Now, for $199, Milwaukee has their, has their 5-inch random orbital sander. This is the fuel sander. This just came out last year. Alright. It came out, it was on sale for $199. So you're getting this for $199, and then you're also getting the impact. And I will say this, let me go ahead and say this, because I've seen a lot of these deals with the impact. It almost makes me think if they wonder if they're gonna come out with a new gen impact this year, even though this one is fairly new. A lot of times when you see a particular tool offered in sales over and over and over again, and deep discounts of that tool, a lot of times that means they're coming out with something new. Now, don't hold me to that. They may just be shaking things up, but these deals today are solid as can be, in my opinion. Now, next we have this Ryobi recip saw, and that's gonna come with 2 4-amp-hour high output batteries and a 2.0 high output battery. That's all for $159. $159, you can't beat it. I mean, you could beat it, but we're not gonna try. Not today, anyway. Also, for $249, you have the 1/2-inch high torque impact wrench with a 5.0 battery. $249. Another solid deal. Milwaukee, what are you doing? What are you doing, Milwaukee and Home Depot? Whatever it is, just keep doing it. Definitely keep doing it, because we are all very much happy with these prices today. We got some Ryobi combo kits here. None of these are the 1+ HP. These are all the standard tools. So if you in the Ryobi land, if you're in Ryobi land and no, not Milwaukee town, if you're in the sorry about that, Ryobi line, definitely check those out for sure. There was something else for $249. They also have the 1/2-inch impact with friction ring with the 5.0 as well. I wouldn't waste my time on these brushed Milwaukee sander for $259. I would definitely go up top and get the other sander here. We have the have it with the 5.0 battery for $199 as well. For $179 you can get the one-handed recip saw and the 5.0. That's pretty solid. You have the 6.5 inch plunge cut track saw with the 5.0, and that's $449. Now it don't come with the tracks and everything, but that's solid. And I love the top off, but I will tell you, just skip over that particular deal there. Yeah, just my personal opinion. We have for $139, we got the fuel 3/8 inch ratchet, and that's tool only. For $179, you got the 3/8 inch extended reach ratchet, and then for $139, we have the 1/2 inch ratchet. So those are solid as well. For $179, there it is again. You have the 1/4 inch hex impact as well as the one-handed recip. And instead of doing this right here for $179, I would say just hop on this for $179, especially if you're in the line. If you don't need the one-handed recip saw, which you can use it for a ton of things, you can sell it or hold on to it. Use it for a dedicated pruning item. So, for $219, you got the mid torque 3/8 inch impact with the oil resistant 5.0. For $109, if you need the copper tubing cutter with two 3.0s for $109. For $239, we have the 4.5 to 5 inch angle grinder with the 1/4 inch impact. And then here's another big one right here for me. We have the compact router with the 1/4 inch impact, $179. That's a great deal there. That's a solid deal. Not only do you have that for $179, you have top of the line 1/2 inch hammer drill and the 1/4 inch impact, $179. If you're in the line and you need the top tier tools for $179, you can't beat that. It's normally $299, $399. I mean, how often are you going to leave the tools in the plastic case? Just saying. I would jump all over that for $179. Let me see what else we have here. Of course, you remember your Milwaukee hand tools. All of your Milwaukee hand tools come with a lifetime warranty. So not only you're paying for Milwaukee, but you're also paying for their lifetime warranty. If it breaks, anything like that, you just take it back. Home Depot, call up Milwaukee and get you a new one. I also really like this Shockwave kit right here, the 1/2 inch deep well for $54.97. The 3.0s is okay price. We normally see those to $2 for $99 around the holidays, so you have to really use your judgment there. I personally like rocking the high output 3.0s, especially with the compact drill and impact. I mean, it keeps it lightweight, keeps it small and compact, and you can do anything that a DIY or a homeowner need to do pretty much all day. So we have a couple of bit kits here. We have the 1/2 inch standard impact kit. That's metric and SAE for $99. Again, that 1/4 inch impact driver, $199, and that's gonna come with the 6-port rapid charger, like that. And for $139, we have the max output starter kit with two 4.0s and the charger from Rigid. And we got some Bosch lasers, so if you need that, then hop on that. Alright, moving on over to the special buy of the week. Here we go, $349 here. You get the molded case with the hammer drill and the impact with the 3 batteries and the charger. That's solid. That is solid there. For $169, and like I said, I know a lot of people, has been said that these aren't worth it and everything, but I have a video coming out. You just gotta look at them for what they were intended for, and they wasn't made, and they're not intended to drive 6-inch lag screws all day. It's just not what their intended purpose was. But if you are an HVAC, or if you have to drill or drive fasteners up above your head 8 hours a day, I guarantee you want this. If you have kids that want to help you, or younger people that want to help you, and you don't want to give them the Wrist Snapper 5000, this right here is what you want to give them. If you want your wife to have her own tools and want to make sure she has the power to do everything she wants to do, or maybe you're the wife and you do the work and your husband needs some tools, hey, these are the tools for him or her, in my personal opinion. So for $169, you get that, and you get the bit kit. This kit is normally $199, so take that as you may. Alright, moving on. You have the same kit and several different options. Here it is right here with the grease gun for $269. For $249, you can get it with the inflator. For $199, of course, you can get M12's fuel, hammer drill, and impact with a 2.0 and two, I think that's going to be 2 4.0s? No, that's 3.0s. Let's make sure. I don't want to tell you a lot. I don't want to be a fibber. No one likes a fibber. That is going to be 3 4.0s. So you're getting a 2 and 3 4.0s for $199. That's a solid deal right there. That's a really good deal. That's a run and get it. That's for sure going to be a go and get it deal. Alright, let's back up here. Sorry about that. I didn't want to say the wrong thing. Alright, for $169, you can get their Hex Impact Surge, and this is going to be on the M12 series with the 2 4s and the 2. For $199, this is a very solid one. You got the M12 Fuel Oscillating Multi-Tool. Hands down, the best multi-tool that I've personally used. I like it more than the M18. It's got power, and again, it's compact. It's not as cumbersome. You can get in and get very precise cuts with it. And it comes with 2 high output 5.0 batteries and a charger for $199. It's normally about this price by itself, 2 only. You're basically getting the starter kit there, a 2 high output 5.0 starter kit for free. I mean, if you want to look at it that way, that is solid and a run and get it deal. Honestly, if I didn't have it, I would get it. In fact, thinking about it, I mean, yeah, it's like $100 a piece. So for $299, you can get the 1/2-inch impact wrench with friction ring, as well as the deep well impact sockets and a 5.0. That is very solid as well. For $79, we have this Camper's Delight, or as I like to say, this is another emergency preparedness kit. Just my personal opinion, it comes with the area light, a Bluetooth speaker, the clamp fan, as well as the battery and the charger. The only thing that I think is better than this is the actual storm kit, and that's because rather than the speaker, it has the Bluetooth radio. So you can get, shortwave, or you can get radio stations on it. And just in case, you don't have any kind of communications, radio waves will still be up. If you got somebody that's going off to college since school is starting up, going off to a dorm, and you want them to have a little toolkit just in case, or maybe moving into an apartment there, I'm not really sure what it is. I ain't been to school in a long time, but you know, the dorms or apartments, this is a good kit. For $79, they're gonna get a drill, a hammer, a level, the bits, screwdriver, stud finder, a tape measure, and a charger. And also they're gonna throw in a marker there too. So can't beat that. $79, that's solid. Solid. We got a little woodworker starter kit here for $69 from Ryobi. It's gonna be the sander and the multi-tool. That ain't gonna have any batteries or charger, so you're gonna have to definitely be in the line. I would personally, for $149 on the Ryobi router kit, unless you're just in the line, I would opt for the Milwaukee for $50 more. Just me personally. That is just the personal choice. And hopefully you all agree with me. We got some nice rigid combo kits here. Moving on, we have this 4.5 to 5-inch angle grinder from Milwaukee. That's going to be with a 5.0 battery, no charger, for $189. I actually like this grinder. I have it. Works good. Can't say anything bad about it. So for $199, we have their 3/8 inch fuel ratchet. This is the high-speed 3/8 inch fuel for $199, and it's going to come with two 5.0 high output batteries. Also for $129, we have the crown stapler with the two 2.0 batteries. We have the compact inflator with two 2.0 batteries. The 1/4-inch hex driver for $129 as well with the two 2.0s. The job site blower. All those for $129. Those are all good deals, good gets. If you need them, jump on it. For $199, you got the 3-inch cutoff as well with the two high output 5.0 batteries. Now, looking at this, I don't know if prices are easing up or if they're just gonna go skyrocketing, and this is your chance to buy what you need. I'm not that big of a poker player, so I couldn't really tell you. The word on the street that I've seen a couple of bigger creators talk about, much bigger than me and know much more knowledgeable, if I'm being completely honest. I know how to find a deal, but I ain't as good as these guys at swinging a hammer. I'll admit that. But they have said that the prices are going up. There's going to be across the board a price hike. So take that as you will, whether that means that you need to go ahead and purchase what you need, or if you need to hold it and wait. Can't really tell, to tell you the truth. But for $169, we have the 3/8 inch stubby impact, and that is going to come with two 3.0 batteries as well. No charger though on that, so you're just going to be in the system by itself. Let's back up here, and we got to find our spot. Let me see here. Alright, so for $169, we also have the 3-inch random orbital detail sander. That is solid. That's going to come with the same batteries. For $189, you have Milwaukee's 1/2-inch hammer drill. It's their top of the line hammer drill. Your 5.0 and a bit set. $189, solid. I'm curious about these new M12 speakers. If you've used them, let me know. I am really curious how they sound. If I'm not mistaken, they're like the Ryobi Link ones, and you can link them up. And I'm really curious about that. For $129, is it a good deal? Is it a bad deal? I'm not sure. There are really great speakers out there for less, but who's to say that theirs is rugged as this may be? So for $199, you can get the grease gun. That's gonna come with the two 5.0s and the charger. Solid deal. again, that's like getting it $100 each, and that grease gun is a lot of times normally $199. For $229, you can get the 3/8 inch ratchet and the 3-inch cutoff. Solid. For $279, you can get the flathead breaking angle grinder with the paddle switch, as well as the impact wrench for $279. That's a tool only, so you'll have to be in that line. But for $279, that is a really good deal. This is a good deal as well. You got the 4.5 to 6 inch with the braking, with the rapid stop braking, and with the slide switch for $239. Again, they're killing it today. If you need some batteries, they have some battery options here. Let me see what we got from Ryobi. From Ryobi, you got the 7.25 inch compound miter saw. That's tool only, with the carbide saw blade. And again, that's a $149. I definitely wouldn't get these 2.0s for $233 though. I don't think that I would go that route. Again, that's just my personal opinion. For $119, you can get Milwaukee's Rover service light. Sorry about that. My fur baby's over here. He's got anxiety. His mom's just left. They got a big day today at work. For $119, you get the Rover light with the charger, the neck light with the battery, and beside it, for $319, you can get the 7-inch brake angle. You can get the 7-inch grinder for $319, as well as the impact. Okay, moving on down, we got some more Milwaukee hand tools. We got the bags, pack out bags. Got some more hand tools, and again, same as before, lifetime warranty. We got some bit sets here. That $44 Shockwave impact duty set for $44.97. That's 145 pieces. That is solid. If you need just a kit for someone, just a small kit or a kitchen drawer kit, that's another hint there as future content. You got this impact duty drill and drive set for $14.97. So yeah, that's gonna be about all I see today. We got some pack out items today. The backpack, the Milwaukee backpack, that's normally $99, so for $79.97, that's about 20 off. That is solid. And that's this one, the 10-inch job site backpack. You got the 14 for $64.97. So yeah, I'll just hop on over here, see if there's anything else you need, see if there's anything else you like. I appreciate you coming along for the ride. Appreciate you being here. If no one's told you, know that you're worthy, you're loved, and you're necessary. And I'm glad that you came along for the ride. These are great prices. I hope they last. Fingers crossed. Will they? We don't know. But what I do know is that I'll be here, and I'll see you next time. And I hope you have a great week, and take care.